I mean, you know, I try to put my ears to the ground, especially what is happening within the political scene. And there were some talks about you having a heated argument or disagreement at that meeting. Could you clarify what really happened at that meeting?
Showing indeed you have your ears to the ground, you have to. You know, you are running a show called Politics Today. So if you don't have your ears to the ground, who else will have it in Nigeria? You know, but what I'm telling you here, and this is actually a very, very funny part of it. You know, every time I saw Lai Mohammed saying fake news, I didn't know what fake news was until now. What happened was we went into a meeting on that day and we discussed two issues, and that's it. Number one, about the date of the convention. When will there be date of convention? Number two, we discussed about the issue of will there be zoning, which exactly as I told you, you know, again, which we didn't even agree on that, whether we're going to zone or not. You know, so those were the only two issues. Throughout the period of the meeting, there was no discussion about direct or indirect, zero, no discussion whatsoever. Secondly, there was absolutely no disagreement, you know, between any two governors to the point of saying they were exchanging hot words with one another. Number three, the person that they say I had argument with, you know, is one of the closest friends of mine among the governors, the governor of Kogi State. He is my neighbor. We do a lot together, especially on areas of security also. You know, in fact, we call each other with nicknames. He was seated right there next to me. So one, there was nothing about direct or indirect that was discussed, nothing whatsoever. Secondly, there was no disagreement between any two governors at the meeting, nothing whatsoever. And especially between my good friend and I, you know, nothing. So how did I even get to know about it? We had the meeting on Sunday. The following day, on Monday, you know, I had meetings all day, up until 7 o'clock, that I went to the villa, to the banquet hall to attend a dinner, you know, for the First Lady and the African First Ladies. I was seated there together with the governor of Jigawa and the governor of Kebbi, as well as the chairman of the Governors Forum, Governor of Ekiti. When now the governor of Kogi came in and pat me on the back and said, "Did you see what was in the social media?" I told him, I said, "I'm not on the social media, you know, so I wouldn't know what happened. And even if I was, all day I was in different kinds of meetings." He said, "Somebody say you and I had a big quarrel." I said, "Where?" He said, "In the social media, that's what they say." I said, "I have not seen it." So it was there he started sending me some pictures. And it was only then that Governor Babudu and I, as well as even Governor Badaru, you know, got to know about it. You know, so when Lai Mohammed says fake news, now I understand there is fake news. This is truly one of the most fake news that can ever happen, because it never, ever happened.
Now, you have an opportunity to clarify it. So that's why we use facts to kill fake news. So when there is stories that are not true, we use facts to kill it. So because before you know it, fake news actually become the real stories. So that's where you can.
Well, in fact,
we have the opportunity of speaking with you, so you can clarify. So what goes on the social media, it may not be the right story, but we are hearing from the horse's mouth in parentheses.
Yes. There was
let's go to the real issues.